People strive, people succeed, and they do the right things, but they never feel comfortable in their own skin because they think somebody out there, or maybe everybody out there, is always doing better. But you've got to a highest level there is possible. But it did not come without these failures. So if somebody is listening in and saying, hey, somebody that got to the Olympic level, but they still failed at some points in life, they can feel like, hey, failure is natural. I love this phrase. You either win or you learn. And I want to hear, like, what was that loss? What did it teach you? Can you share that story?
Of course, the two stories I remember clearly. First time I experienced that when I finished last on the big international competition. And this is the first and last time on my entire diving career. And the other moment that I had my Olympic experience when I missed one dive, which kept me from making to the final. And probably it's cost me a gold medal because on that year I had won all of the major events leading into the Olympic Games, but I couldn't win because I lost only one dive.
Do you remember that mindset, what it felt like when it happened and you realized you can't go back?
Yes, because one dive out of five, so I have to finish the preliminary competition anyways, but I didn't get into the swimming pool and I didn't see the final because that was very, very hard for me to come into the swimming pool and see the competition. I decided, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm done. And then my friend on that time, she was actually made the final. And I decide why it's like my life and her life is still going on and she made the final. I have to push myself and go into the swimming pool and cheer her. So yes, I went through this and she actually got into the final and I don't remember what place she got, maybe 10th or 7th. So, and these lessons actually taught me that this is not me, this is the situation, and I'm not a bad person. This is just whatever happens, it happens, and life is going on, and I have to move forward.
I think this is an invaluable experience, and in your coaching career and working with athletes who undoubtedly experience highs and lows, what do you tell them? How do you prime their mind when they experience failure?
Just learn the lesson. Just think what happened before and why you got into that point when you lost. Maybe that wasn't like not your best day, which is good, and let's move on and not like play the game around and around and don't think about this, but make a like a decision why that happens and try not to do the same thing next time when you performing. If you're talking about athletes. And if we're talking about younger generation, which I'm leading now, the same thing, just learn the lesson and move on. It's nothing permanent. It will go away.